sure he would tell all of us if he were standing on this podium, is that if it's not broken, why fix it? The last Prime Minister of Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew, was asked to describe the miracle of Singapore. His response was that there was no miracle. Quote, said, get the fundamentals right, a few fundamentals right, and keep doing them right for extended period of time, then you will see the miracle. Let me say this, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm saying this, maybe him coming from the outer space, and some of us flying in from Nigeria probably have something to say, and that is that Ghana is doing relatively well comparatively. On the size of GDP, Ghana is now the 10th largest in Africa as at 2018. Let's remember what I call them the B10 countries, the biggest 10 economies in Africa. It's number 10 exactly, as at last year, with GDP growth averaging over 6% recently. Nigeria is stuck at 2%, just for context. Unemployment less than 3%. Nigeria is at 23%. Why youth unemployment is about 13%? That's what all the stuff I could pull. Nigeria's is 36%. And poverty index 8 to 10% depending on the measure of poverty, whether you use $1.5 or 1.9. Nigeria, some people characterize us now as the poverty capital of the world. Inflation around 9%. And this is very important. Ghana is not perhaps, if you go by the publication by the Funds of Peace on the Fragile States Index, Ghana is the most stable country in West Africa. Ghana is ranked number 110 out of 178 countries in the world, and Nigeria ranks number 14, with Yemen and Somalia ranking first and second respectively. So you can put the context. It's ranked from the worst to the best. Nigeria is on the red alert list, and you guys are there very, very far there. Competing with several of the developed countries in the world. So there is something to often, have some cheer. I present comparative figures for Nigeria, not just because it is your West African neighbor, but as Africa's largest economy and whose structure is similar to yours, largely dependent on primary commodities. Whatever Ghana is doing to produce these results, including its macroeconomic stabilization, especially fiscal consolidation and structural policies, it must intensify, albeit with continuing innovations and reforms. Comparisons are not to make you complacent or depressed, but to put your efforts in context. Never take what you have achieved for granted.